Good day, everyone. Welcome to ADEX Pixel Virtual Expo for yet another session from the wonderful Indonesia that is called Dive Activities in North Sulawesi. Diving tourism in Indonesia, including in North Sulawesi, was said to be one of the drivers of quality tourism. Quality tourism is believed to be able to generate more foreign exchange income while keeping the environment sustainable. North Sulawesi has so much potential to achieve the goal. This part of Coral Triangle offers so many choices of dive activities and dive locations one can actually explore. During this presentation, what we'll learn is more about Sulawesi waters and what it has to offer and how the industry players in this area survive and thrive during the pandemic. Herewith, we have speakers Andrea Bensi, the managing director of White Sandy Beach Resort Lembe, and also Angelique Batuna, director Murex Dive Resorts. Herewith, we do have the moderator Lolo, Sianipar, PR, and also consultant diver to share with us a little bit more about dive activities in North Sulawesi. Herewith, without any further ado, a session brought to you by wonderful Indonesia, Indonesia Care, and also the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. I'll pass over this panel to Lolo. Thank you.
Indonesia. Strategically lies in the heart of Coral Triangle. The global epicenter of marine diversity. Beyond doubt is a diver's paradise. Indonesia's underwater has so much to offer. Its beauty is unparalleled. And the excitement is limitless. Indonesia has raised the bar in implementing health protocols for diving activities. Nothing is left to chance, so that we can go back and enjoy the fun of diving in Indonesia again. Or challenge yourself to the next level. Or maybe a visit to the remnants of history. Or explore the best muck diving site in the world. Be prepared to be mesmerized by unique and exotic marine life. Such a paradise for macro photographers too. Diving in Indonesia. It's safer and more fun. You don't have to wait that long anymore to be back. So, what are you waiting for?
Selamat datang. On behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy of the Republic of Indonesia, we extend our warm welcome to everyone for being here with us today. This is our second year participating in ADEX Pixel Virtual Expo, and we are pleased to share an update again with the situation of Indonesia dive industry. We are also excited as our participation this year coincides with the celebration of World Ocean Day 2021 in June. It has been more than a year since a pandemic struck, and we realized that it will take some more time before we see a full recovery of travel and tourism activities. But on the brighter note, with the development of the vaccines and the progress of vaccinations rolled out in many countries, we are hopeful that these challenges will ease soon. During ADEX Pixel Virtual Expo, we invite you to dive into fruitful discussions on the importance of the ocean to our life and livelihood, and also on the situation of Indonesian dive industry. We are thanks and appreciate ADEX Asia for its continuous effort in keeping us connecting during the challenging time. This forum has been an effective and creative way to respond to the impact of the pandemic to the global dive industry. We hope that through this forum, Indonesia can always maintain its connections with the global dive industry, blue economy sectors, and their community. Finally, I hope you enjoy this event, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you back to Indonesia in the near future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to meet you again on ADEX Pixel Expo this year. This is the second year Indonesia participating at ADEX Pixel Virtual Expo, and I'm honored to be the moderator of today's session. My name is Lolo Sianipar. I'm a PR consultant and also a dive enthusiast. Well, today the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy of the Republic of Indonesia will take you on the topic of dive activities in North Sulawesi. Diving tourism in Indonesia, including in North Sulawesi, was set to be the one of the drivers of quality tourism, which will generate more foreign exchange income. And North Sulawesi has so much to offer, so much potential to achieve that goal, so many choice of dive activities and dive location that we all can explore in this part of Coral Triangle. In today's discussion, we will learn that what North Sulawesi has to offer and how diving tourism stakeholders in North Sulawesi survive and thrive during the pandemic. Today, we are joined by two highly credible speakers who will share their knowledge and experience on dive activities in North Sulawesi. Our first speaker is Pak Andrea Bensi. Hi, Pak.
Hi, Malolo.
How are you? Sehat, Pak? Are you healthy and well?
Yes, I'm doing very good. And yourself?
Awesome. Also healthy. And so Pak Andrea is the managing director of White Sand Beach Resort Lembe, operating two dive centers, one in Manado and another one on Lembe Island. Pak Andrea was born in Italy, but as a proof of love, he is now Indonesian citizen. Yay. And the second speaker is Ibu Angelique Batuna. We usually call her Ibu Like. Hi, Ibu Like.
Hi, Balolo.
Sehat, Ibu. How
Sehat.
are you? Great. Ibu Like is the director of Murex Dive Resorts, operating two dive centers, one in Manado and another one on Bangka Island. Okay, let's start first with Pak Andrea. Andrea, thank you again for joining us today. It's a pleasure. So, could you please share with us what made you decide to develop and run dive resort in North Sulawesi? Like, what kind of opportunity did you see at the first place?
Yes, I first visited North Sulawesi in 2000 on a diving trip. I was already looking for a place to relocate, possibly a tropical place with great diving. Well, North Sulawesi was the answer. The reefs of Bunaken National Park were and are still amazing. Warm water, great visibility, and one of the greatest biodiversity in the oceans of our planet. On the east side, Lembe Strait, the world capital of mac diving, the mecca of macro photography. The truth is that Lembe is unique. There is not another place like this where in a few days a diver could spot so many critters. And every dive still gives me fantastic feelings. And every time I still see marine life, which I haven't seen before. Besides that, the people in North Sulawesi are always friendly, smiling, helpful. They like to chat, and it has been so easy to love North Sulawesi, my new home.
I see. So it's like a complete package, ya, Pak, ya, to start new business and also life. So, Pak, could you please tell us the situation of diving activities in North Sulawesi during this pandemic era?
Yeah, because of the COVID pandemic and its related effects, like border closed, a lot of restrictions in place, which makes more complicated for Indonesian to travel domestically and impossible for foreigner tourists, which account for probably 90% of the diving industry in Indonesia. Well, diving activities did almost completely stop. For the first few months last year, let's say from April to September, October, you couldn't see one single diving boat going out. Then a few operators decided to try, and here at White Sand Beach Resort Lembe by Eco Divers, we welcome guests since last October. We've been certified by the Ministry of Tourism of the Republic of Indonesia and by the certifying agency UV, as we follow the strict standards of CIHSE, so for cleanliness, health, safety, and environment sustainability. Our staff have been vaccinated, and we try to offer a safe and still nice diving holiday experience to our guests. Of course, business is just a small fraction of what it was before, so we all hope that borders could be open soon to welcome again divers from all over the world to our wonderful Indonesia.
Yes, correct, Pak. So, Pak, as we are all optimists, as a diver operator and resort owner, what do you do to drive quality diving tourism rather than quantity?
Yeah, I never look at quantity and always aim to quality diving tourism. My operations are all small size. We cater for maximum 20, 25 divers, and we try to care as much as possible for the environment. If this doesn't put us in the cheap segment of the diving market, it allows us to make significant steps and take actions for a sustainable tourism business. We were probably the first to stop using single-use plastic back in 2010. We never had plastic bottles or straw in our resort in Lembe. We are founding member of the North Sulawesi Water Sport Association, which since more than 20 years ago works to protect our reef, but with a vested interest in the well-being of all inhabitants of North Sulawesi. At White Sands Beach Resort Lembe by Eco Divers, we have been advised by Conservation International and WWF, and we all offer sustainable fish, and we try to do most of our purchasing in the traditional market to sustain the local community. We have been and we are struggling due to the pandemic, but we are still stick to our mission. And we look forward to welcome many divers soon and show everything that amazing Lembe have to offer.
Wow, that is amazing, Pak. Really amazing. Thank you, Pak Andrea, for sharing your exciting experience and insightful information. Next, we move to our second speaker, Ibu Angelique Batuna or Ibu Like. Hi, Ibu Like.
Hi, Lolo.
Thank you again for joining us today. So, Ibu, as we all know, the pandemic hit hard around the globe as well as, of course, tourism industry. So, the pandemic must have hit you hard as well. Could you share your story and how did you bounce back?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's been devastating situation for everybody, right? And then so as soon as the pandemic hit, and we didn't know how long this would take. And so we actually started with farm projects. We had organic farming going because we have the locations, right? Besides Manado and then our other resorts on Bangka Island. We're also working with our sister resort on Lembe Resort. And it's so on three of those locations, our staff's been planting uh, food food plants. Actually,
Wow.
it's like cassavas, tomatoes, chilies,
Mm.
eggplants, stuff like that. And then the harvest of it, we give it to them. And so besides the planting stuff, being a farmer, and then we're
Wow.
also taking this opportunity to do a lot of works that during normal time it's been hard for us to do because we were so busy, right, with guests. And then now suddenly we could do it, we have the time. And then so we've been doing a lot of renovations at the resorts. We have brand new looking restaurants now. And yeah, we renovated the rooms. And also we're doing cross trainings to our staffs. We teach computers to the mechanics, dive guides, learn more about computers, and then some easy things like even the phone, you know, learning to use the smartphones, and then teach them about social media actually, because
That's
we're
good.
using this opportunity. I mean, everybody still have to hear from us, no? So
Yes.
you don't want people to forget about us. So
True.
our dive guides been doing that as well. And then yeah, we've been busy. And during this time we also have to, because we were on survival mode, so now we have to change our market from before where we are pretty focused to the European, to the American, to the Asian market. Now we're looking more into the domestic market. We have
I see.
people from Jakarta and also local Manadonis now that as our customers. So we'll have people come and then learn to try dive, to do try dive even, or just to hang out at the resort, go for a swim, have some snacks like that, go enjoy the restaurant. So yeah, we've been busy.
That's good, Ibu. That's good, Ibu. And that's good that actually pandemic didn't like, set you back, but move you forward and improve services and product and dive packages. So, Bu, can you tell us what is the jewel of North Sulawesi underwater? What makes diving in North Sulawesi more special? Like, Lolo, you need to pack your bag and then come now to North Sulawesi and dive with us. What is?
Yeah, of course. Where should I begin? So in North Sulawesi, we have our three main destinations. Manado, where we dive Bunaken National Parks, and then Bangka Islands, upper north Minahasa area there, and then also Lembe Strait. And so around Manado, Bunaken National Park, Bunaken's famous of the 5 islands there with all the wall dives and then lots of turtles, especially on Bunaken Island. We can guarantee you will see 10, 20 turtles in each dive. And turtles is just like abundance now. And I think that's thanks also to all the conservation effort all these years, right, towards the national park. And besides that, and then Bangka Island itself, on Bangka with all the pinnacles, and then you see all the colorful reefs there, the soft corals, hard corals, lots of fishes. It's just kaleidoscope of colors. And then we'll see Lembe, on Lembe Strait there. It's the capital of the muck diving, you can say, where you can see all these weird, strange little critters. Looks like alien almost, but then it's just like so photogenic, right? Photographers just love that. And then at Murex, we have our product there, what we call the passport to paradise. So we call it because it's going to encompass all 3 locations. So it's a unique dive experience that would let people to explore the 3 different dive destinations in one trip. So so you will have you can have the 150 dive sites to choose from.
150,
Yeah,
great.
and then with seamless dive boat transfers, we can do that from resort to resort. No equipment packing, no wasted transfer days, and then you just can relax, and then you just enjoy and dive.
Oh,
So yeah,
great. So we all should go and visit North Sulawesi then. Okay. Thank you, Pa Andrea, Bensi, and Ibu Angelique Batuna. Unfortunately, we have a very limited time. It has been a wonderful session of a great topic. So to sum up our conversation today, North Sulawesi is really one of the jewel diving area in Indonesia where divers should visit and experience, where it all comply to health protocol. It's a complete package. I hope the conversation today can give you an optimism and opportunity for better Indonesia tourism development, especially for diving tourism in North Sulawesi. Before we go, I'd like to thank ADEX Pixel Virtual Expo for being a great platform for diving industry in Asia and all diving enthusiasts around the globe so that we can stay connected and exchange information, especially during this challenging period. Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you again soon in wonderful Indonesia. Until then, stay safe and well.